Come with me, coming to Norton Street, coming to Norton Street, where we'll beat our feet and we can't get eat here on Norton Street. Norton Street, here we can't get eat on Norton Street.
Where is the great mother?
I don't know if she's in the kitchen getting something to eat or if she's in the bedroom with Mike again.
I just became the wall. Am I going to continually and forever melt into anything I happen to brush up against?
Yes, so bornless one. That is the way you set this whole thing up.
You mean that anything I touch will suck me into itself and I'll take form inside that thing in a tiny little 10-second loop of this conversation and this simple event? Forever and ever?
Yes, until you either deliberately or accidentally spin out of it. That's how the automatic universal maintenance works, oh bornless one.
Like this moment. Now you mean?
Yes, like now. That's the reason you're here on Norton Street, at this moment. When you allowed the waking state video you were watching on YouTube to suck you in, and you surrendered to the induction, you came here. In a way, Elvis has temporarily left the auditorium.
I don't feel much like Elvis at the moment. I sort of feel like I am hiding here at Norton Street, and yet here I am totally exposed to everything and everyone. It's all so raw, so open, so immediate.
So in your face?
Yes, that describes it. All of reality is hitting me from all sides at once. Here I am outside of everything and at the same time I'm surrounded by it and I am it. The whole chamber is alive. The walls are breathing. I am the chamber and I am also everything inside it.
Yes, that's true. Can you handle it okay?
For the moment I can. The chamber seems to have gotten smaller. I don't know how I know that. There's nothing against which to measure it. How can you measure a yardstick with itself? Now it feels like only a few 100 billion light years across. And it's only 1,000,000 miles from my head to my feet. Is this what Alice in Wonderland saw?
It's possible. Charles Dodgson, the Anglican minister, who wrote under the pen name of Lewis Carroll, was up here just a couple of minutes ago Norton Street time.
Didn't he die in 1898? Oh gosh, that reminds me. What time is it now?
It's the same as always, B.O. 4 o'clock Thursday.
B.O.
Bornless one. B.O.
Oh gosh, my feet just disappeared. That's very disturbing. My legs are also becoming transparent. There are billions of stars inside my body. I can see them and feel them. The Earth is inside one of these objects somewhere inside Norton Street, inside this very chamber. I feel it.
Believe it.
That's right. The sum totality of all existence is contained here in this small rented flat called Norton Street. But it's not standard fare for your daily reality show. What else are you aware of now?
There are planets in the walls. Everything around me is a world in itself. It sounds silly, but I'm actually afraid to move a muscle. I'm afraid to do anything in this exalted space. It's the causal plane, isn't it? That means everything we do here affects something in the lower realities. Please help me here. I don't want to make a wrong move. I'm afraid I'll mess up, do something stupid.
Don't worry, bornless one. In your condition you can do no wrong. As you learn, more power is granted to you. You're just beginning to climb this ladder of higher realities. The more often you repeat the Norton Street induction, the higher you'll go up the ladder of consciousness. And the higher you go, the more law-conforming you become.
Gosh, Crystal, that's very comforting to know.
Besides which, bornless. Everything here on Norton Street is rigged, hardwired. So don't worry. You can't possibly have any effect during these transitions, as you are now, even if you had sufficient will to actually do something up here.
Like what? I can't even stand up. I can't move. I feel so weak and sapped of energy that I don't think I even have the strength to just plain crap out, give up and die.
It wouldn't do any good if you could. You can't die, hero bornless one. This is eternity.
Yeah, I know, Mike. I'll try to get used to being here.
That's all we can hope for, oh bornless one.
Can we alter what's happening here?
Not at all. Change, real change, comes from within and doesn't affect the environment, just your reaction to it. What we say up here is, you can't change what is, but you can learn to like it.
Actually like it, not just tolerate it.
Actually like it. Yes. We're permanent residents here at Norton Street simply because over a few billion kalpas, we've learned the lessons you're learning now.
Jeezy crazy. Holy crap guys. Wow. Look at all those worlds inside the four of us. Aubrey, you look like a bunch of undulating cotton candy. The whole space is filled with popcorn-sized polygons. Maybe the pixels in here are getting out of hand. Oops. Everything just streaked and crystal. You are leaving trails as you walk around. There's no such thing as color.
Of course there isn't. You manufacture color at your end, not at the reality screen in front of your eyes.
I was afraid you were going to say that.
What will happen next? Will Bornless One freak out some more? Will Bornless find a way at last out of Norton Street? Will Bornless One manage to sit down and cool out? Tune into the next exciting minisode of Norton Street and find out.
Come with me, coming to Norton Street, coming to Norton Street, where we'll be at our feet, and we can't get eat here on Norton Street. Norton Street, here we can't get eat on Norton Street.